I just swept 20 of these NFTs. I am looking to grab more. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Crypto Gorilla video. Today I want to take a look at Super Champs and how much I believe both the NFT holders as well as the airdrop players are going to receive for their efforts. Now, this is all speculation. None of it is financial advice. I could be completely off with my numbers, but like I said, I just picked up 20 of these. I do plan to stake them and fully hold them through the airdrop. So if I am wrong, I'm going to get publicly wrecked. Now, it's no secret that a lot of the airdrops have sucked. We had ZK Sync, Layer 0, even a lot of Blast farmers on Blur were quite upset. But also on the play to airdrop side, we've had a ton of campaigns that milk players for their time just to bump their user numbers up. They have you grind for 3 months, even spend your own money, and then you end up getting like a $3 airdrop. So I didn't want that to be the case here. Luckily, the team has released enough information for us to speculate. So let's take a look at what I think these numbers are going to be. So let's start off by talking about the NFT airdrop without farming the campaign, right? So there's 3,333 NFTs total. We know they are going to be getting a 1% airdrop of the total supply, which would be 10 million tokens, which on average is 3,000 tokens per NFT, not considering any other factors, which we're going to look at in a second. So based on where the FDV lands once it hits the secondary market, if it's at 100 million, which if you look at projects like Bloodloop and Neon Heroes, this is where they're at. Your airdrop per NFT would be worth $300, and we can go all the way up to $250 million here with our speculation, which is where projects like Pirate Nation or Pixelmon are currently sitting, which would mean up to $750 per NFT. But here's the kicker. Only the holders who sign up to their platform are actually going to get this portion of the airdrop. And considering the collection is already a couple of years old, it's safe to assume some of the people left the market, some people forgot they hold these, some people lost their wallets. So I don't want to assume that there's 3,333 NFTs that are going to get an airdrop here. I think a much better assumption would just be 2/3 of the current holders. So I'm just going to put 2,222 here, which would mean the lowest amount you are airdropped is $450 all the way up to $1,125 if they hit $250 million fully diluted market cap. And again, this is just the base for holding the NFT and signing up to the platform, not considering any of the staking or considering any of the play to airdrop rewards. Now, the current floor of the NFT is roughly $500. And it's not like once the first airdrop happens, NFTs go to literal zero. So with the current entry price of $500 with a $450 airdrop, even if the NFTs were to take a 50% haircut from current prices, you are still in the green. So if my calculations are correct and we do hit a minimum of 100 mil FDV, in my opinion, this is a risk neutral play. And in my mind, 100 million is programmed for this project. Their games are actually really good. I have been grinding both of them. They are enjoyable, they play very well, and they are currently the top 2 trending games on Base, which is also one of their backers. If you look at this list of backers, they are very impressive, but they also have Coinbase on this list. Now, that doesn't guarantee they're going to be listed on Coinbase, but it doesn't hurt. So that is just for holding the NFTs. But if you play their games, you are also going to get an airdrop. And if you play the games while holding the NFTs, this is going to give you a significant boost in your airdrop value. So jumping back into my numbers, for season 1 of the Play to Airdrop campaign, they have allocated 40 million tokens, which is going to be split in 2 ways. Now, there hasn't been any official announcement about this, but I did hear them say in the Discord, as well as confirmed with some of their advisors, that 30% of the 40 million tokens in the Play to Airdrop campaign are going to go towards the NFT holders, while the remaining 70% is going to go to the non-holders. Now, these numbers can vary. A lot of it has to do with the multipliers, which we're going to take a look at in a second. But assuming the 30-70 split is correct, that would mean 12 million tokens are going to the NFT holders. So let's take a look at what that means at different FDVs. Again, 100 million, it would be $360 per NFT, all the way up to $250 million would be $900 airdropped to the NFTs. But again, you have to be playing and actively farming the campaign, and no campaign gets a 100% hit rate. So again, I think here, assuming that of the total supply, only 2,222, 2/3 are actually going to be actively farming this campaign, we get a nice boost in our numbers. So at 100 mil FDV, you get $540 per NFT. At 150, you get $800 per NFT. 200 million, you get 1,100, and at $250 million, you get $1,350 per NFT, which when we combine the campaign airdrop with the NFT airdrop would be a total of $1,000 per NFT, all the way up to $2,500 per NFT if we get to a $250 million FDV. So that's anywhere from a 2x to a 5x on the current value of the NFT. And like I said, the NFTs are not going to go to literal zero. And this is only the first season of their airdrop. They have 300 million tokens that they've allocated to community activations just like this. So I think we can have a Pirate Nation situation on our hands where the NFTs hold up because people see value in actually farming this campaign. And seasons 2, 3, 4 can actually be very lucrative for players. Now, if you don't have an NFT, you get a portion of the remaining 28 million. Again, if my assumptions are correct, I'm assuming here that there's going to be 25,000 players that are paid out. Yes, they already have over 100,000 signups, but they are going to do their best to filter out a lot of the bots. A lot of people sign up, do the social tasks, don't actually play the games. So I think 25,000 players is a good assumption. On the higher end, I do believe it can be even less than this, but just to be safe, let's assume it's 25,000. That would mean at 100 mil FDV, you get $112 just for playing their games for free. You don't have to hold an NFT or pay any money, all the way up to if it hits a $250 million, your tokens would be worth $280. And of course, if I lower this number to 15,000 players, if they get aggressive with their filtering, this goes up to almost $200 at the lower end and up to $466 if it goes to a $250 million. So those are my calculations on how much I believe both holders and farmers are going to receive. If you are interested in farming this, let's take a look at the platform. There are two different kind of points that you're going to want to accumulate. The first one is for holders, and these are the Genesis points. And other than, buying, holding, and staking, there's really not much you can do here. If you bought the NFTs, for each NFT, you are going to get 2,000 points. For every year that you held, you're going to get an additional 750 points up to 2 years, so up to 1,500 points per NFT. And then if you stake them, you are going to get 200 points per NFT plus 10 points per NFT per day. So I have fully staked my 20. I plan to keep them staked all the way till at least the airdrop campaign. And as you can see, I currently have 40,400 Genesis points. So this is what's contributing to my holders airdrop, and the people who are holding but they didn't sign up to this platform, they have null, they have 0 points. Now the other type of points that applies to both the holders as well as non-holders are going to be the quest points, and these are obtained by doing things like referring your friends. There's also some social quests. I did most of them, so they're going to be grayed out, but here you can see some Twitter stuff. There's subscribe to their YouTube, join their Discord, but that's really the bare minimum. If you're just joining this campaign and doing the social quests without playing the games, I don't think it's going to be that worth. You're not going to get very much rewards. You're probably just going to get filtered out, as it's really by playing the games that you're contributing and helping this project out, as well as showing your interest in what they're building. So they have two different kind of games. They have Racket Rampage, which is like a Wii tennis type of game, and then they have Bullet League, which is a battle royale. So there are two different types of quests you can do here. The first one are the daily quests, which of course are going to reset every single day. I've completed a lot of them for today because I have been grinding both of these games. But if we just look at some examples here, you can open some of their boxes. So like their loot crates, you need to play certain game types, you need to get kills, things like that. That's for Bullet League. And then for Racket Rampage here, I need to use and win with a specific rarity of a champ. And the more you win, the harder it gets, because I'm using a rare, everybody else is using a legendary. It's tough, but you can see I've almost completed it. I just need to win 2 more for today, and I complete it, and I get these points. Then there's going to be the seasonal quests, which they reset every week or so. I'm not sure what the reset is. Right now, there's 5 days and a half left. I've, again, completed a lot of these. I'm trying to complete them, but you could see there's a lot of points up for grabs here, right? Thousands of points that you can get, but I currently have 1.8 million points. So how did I do that? That is with your holders multiplier. I'm holding 20 NFTs, so I get a 2,500% boost on my points. I'm not exactly sure how this calculation works. I know one NFT is a 100% boost. I guess once I hit 5, 10, 15, 20, whatever the number is, I got an additional boost on top of that. So I'm currently at a 2,570% boost, which is helping me out a lot when it comes to my points and is going to give me a significant bump compared to non-holders, as well as compared to people who are just casually playing and only completing 1 or 2 quests per day. So my airdrop is going to be significantly bigger than somebody who's just kind of casually completing this. And that's it for today's video. I hope you found it informative. If you disagree with anything that I've said, let me know in the comments down below. If you've tried out both of these games, let me know which one you prefer. I've been grinding both of them. I'm a big fan of Racket Rampage. I'm also extremely toxic when I play this game, but you can play Bullet League in a squad. So maybe I'll do some live streams with that with some of the homies. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, would you kindly hit that subscribe button, smash that bell notification. Thank you for watching the Crypto Gorilla. Peace.